Just a quick disclaimer, everything in this video is purely my opinion. Hey, you. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Right there, you. Yeah. Do you want to play a battle royale where you can hang glide across the entire map, swing around like Spider-Man, or even hit some sick tricks on a BMX? Well then Ring of Elysium Season 12 might be the game for you. Yep, you heard that right. Season 12, unlike other games, the devs know that their audience can count as far as double digits.
Voy a la playa, ya subió la marea.
Well anyways, let me brief you on what this season is all about. Back in Season 11, there was a community vote on which map we're going to play. There are 3 maps currently. One is Mount Dion, second is Europa Island, and then is Vera. No one likes Vera. I'm sorry, Vera. No one likes you. But the community chose Europa Island. I'm very unhappy with this decision. So I'm going to say that there's been voter fraud, and I'm gonna go storm the Capitol.
It's a revolution!
Okay, but since Europa is here, let me tell you about it. Europa Island is very confusing for new players. It's a massive landscape where you can easily get lost, but with these tips, you hopefully won't. Now, the thing about this game is, right, in Apex, in Fortnite, you kind of have to kill everyone, then you win, right? And that's it. In this game, it's not like that at all. 4 squads can actually win. At the final ring, there's a helicopter that comes down, and that's the most highly contested area on planet Earth. Everyone's watching that helicopter. But 4 people can actually jump in, and 4 different squads can win the entire game, which is honestly like really nice and creative. I really like it, to be completely honest.
Baba Booey.
Now, it all depends on which servers you're going to play. On NA, I hate to do this, but the game is dead. There are not many players at all, and me and my friend got a 28 win streak, which is just insane. That's not supposed to happen at all. You can just run into people and just spray and pray. Honestly, it's a joke on NA servers. There's no real players. Nothing. But on the Asian servers and on the European servers, you can easily find matches filled with, normal people and an actual challenge. So, on NA servers, you always want to drop right into the red zone, the high tier loot, grab everything you can, and then just go hunting for bots. But on EU servers, or how the game is actually supposed to be played, this game isn't like other games like Fortnite and Apex. This game is a lot about tactical things, You don't just run in, shoot at them, and if your aim is better, you win. It's all about positioning. It's all about actually having a decent loadout. If you just have 3 ARs, it's just not going to work, You need to be ready for every single situation. So it's a lot about the brain, not like using your mouse well, if you know what I'm saying. So in EU servers, I recommend landing a bit smaller locations. Like Fisherman Town is usually filled. Never go into the high tier loot zone unless you just want to die. I recommend the shooting range is usually pretty good and pretty empty. Or Whale Reef is also basically free loot, to be honest. And then play safely until you're in the final zone. You can easily get there by all the wind tunnels. They're all connected, so you should be good. And when you're in the final zone, stay away from people. Wait for them to kill each other, and then kind of just camp it out until the rest of the squads hop into the helicopter.
I hate when people underestimate my fastness. I'm fast. I'm so fast, you couldn't even comprehend how fast I am.
Alright, so in Ring of Elysium, there are 3 different movement abilities, a glider, a grappling hook, and a BMX. Let's start with the grappling hook. Basically, what you want to do with the grappling hook is always you need to find a car because, cars are just good. You want to have a car. I'm not going to lie. What you want to do is run right into your enemies with that car and then grapple up to a high ground and pull an Obi-Wan. Then for the glider, what you want to do is always play the high ground because you can easily press F and, fly. And then you can fly really, really far if you have the high ground already and you use your booster, you go flying. Another thing, how you can use it is to completely negate fall damage. You can jump off a cliff and just pull out your glider and you'll be completely fine. And then, last one is actually to take the high ground. You can use your booster to fly up high and then, just swoop in on high ground and again, pull an Obi-Wan. Alright, for our last one, and my personal favorite, the BMX, this goes fast. This goes really fast. It's basically the equivalent of a car, except you don't need to find it, and you can easily jump off of it while moving without taking damage. So you see what I'm saying? You see why I like it? And, you can do this. And maybe a bit of that. And it's just the most fun. I'm not gonna lie, that's just the most fun for me. Of course, my friends have different opinions. Like one of them plays glider, one of them plays grappling hook. It really depends on what you want to do and what you find fun. So have fun with that. Experiment. Find whatever you like the most.
No, I like it. This is brilliant, but I like this.
Mozambique, yeah.
At the beginning of the game, you can choose from one of the 8 gadgets. They're usually pretty cool. So let's get right into them. First up is the Stealth Cloak, which makes you translucent to the enemies. They can still see you if they have a good eye, but you should be pretty good against worse players. The biosignal detector is completely useless. I really tried to get a clip. I am so sorry there is none, but it has the range of like 5 meters, and what if they're like 5 meters away? You can already see them. If you think I'm wrong, there's a comment section. Tell me how to use it. I tried for about 8 hours to get a clip with it. I couldn't. I literally couldn't. The DPV makes you go zoom in water, and you can also shoot, which is kind of nice, honestly, but it gets outclassed by a boat, pretty fast. The med gun, one of the actually good ones. It takes 10 seconds, though, to revive your teammate. You can revive them from a distance. But the thing is, you don't have to tend to them, so you just shoot them with it, and then you can just scope around, Look for enemies. The vehicle mod, one of my favorites, makes your vehicles cool. It even adds a turret to boats, which is, like, who doesn't want to have a turret on a boat? Like, come on. It gives infinite explosive to some cars. Experiment with it. It's really nice. The holographic decoy, it exists. You'll fool like one person. It on a huge cooldown. It's not my favorite, but it's there. The recon drone, that's another good one. You can in early game you can like grab a weapon and scout out enemies close to you, and then rush them as fast as you can. While they don't have weapons, you know exactly where they're at, and you have a weapon, so that's nice. In end game, if anyone's hiding, you can just hunt them down. I just thought of this. You can use the drone to scan for loot.
Oh my god! Wow!
The deployable shield this is probably the one I use the most, is incredibly simple. It has a really low cooldown, so you can basically use it every, I don't know, not even minute. It's insane, and it basically blocks all bullets, all projectiles. It blocks. It does go away, and it does have a bit of health. So watch for that. You aren't completely invincible, especially when rezzing a teammate. That's what I usually use it for. Um, yeah, they can still shoot it down, and but you can use it for snipers. You know, you can just like build it up and then hide behind it, use a sniper, all that good stuff. That's it for the gadgets. Okay, so time for the final review. Ring of Elysium has its fair share of glitches and bugs. Like in the first cutscene, you could see a bunch of them. The music cut out. That was not me editing it or touching it at all. That was literally, if you load it in the game, that is what will happen. They have some visual glitches that make me unable to stream it, so content creators can't really like put it out and can't really promote the game, which is a real shame because I feel like this game could be great if they just fix the glitches. Just fix the glitches. Stop adding things. Fix the glitches, please. It'd be such a good game, I swear. Plus, it's free on Steam. You can go right now on Steam. I'll put the link in the description where you can just click on it, download it. It's like 30 gigabytes. It's free. It's amazing, honestly. I have a lot of fun with it, but these glitches are a serious issue that need to be addressed by the devs. Overall, the game is decent. It makes up all the glitches by being a good game, having good combat and stuff. So overall, the final score is a 7 out of 10. I'll give it that. It's honestly an amazing game. You should definitely try it. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Have a nice night.